Mother Teresa is My Companion by Brian Marsh.
So nice of you to call, Marguerite. I haven't spoken to you in what? Well, it must be well over a year. How's that? 2 years and 3 months. My, how the time flies. I know that is a quaint truism, but it's true. The time does fly. There is no such thing as slow time. Hmm? Keats? What did he know about time? He wrote about it in some poem? Well, I don't seem to remember that. But Keats was a poet. What do they know about time? I mean, for them, it's all words, words, words. They can make the oddest constructions out of the simplest nouns and verbs. There's no telling what they'll come up with next. I've given up reading poetry. I find that life is much simpler without such nonsense. Did she? She told you to call me? Why would Stella Novotny tell you to call me? She lives in Idaho. Why would anyone from Idaho tell you to call me? She was worried. Why would Stella Novotny be worried about me? I hardly know her. Oh, yes, she does know my daughter. Well, if Caroline is worried about me, she can damn well call me herself. In fact, she did call me. She called me last Saturday evening. And it was a strange phone call, as I remember. We got into a fight. Oh, well, nothing unusual, just one of those mother-daughter things that people get into now and again, especially mothers and daughters. One moment, Marguerite, I need to turn the music down. Well, if you must know, Marguerite, it was about my companion. Yes, I do have a companion. Everybody should have a companion. Since Harry died, I have been bereft. Absolutely bereft. He certainly had his faults, but he was a very entertaining man, and I miss his companionship. He did have a bad habit of quoting limericks, especially when he was in his cuffs, you know what I mean. Maybe that's why I look askance at poetry. Askance. I said askance. Contemptuously. I regard poetry with contempt because my late husband used to quote off-color limericks in mixed company. I hated that about him. Well, Marguerite, it was nice of you to call, but the subject of poetry makes me want to hang up and rush off to the bathroom. I'm sorry, what did you say? My companion? Yes, I have a companion. A wonderful companion. I love my companion. Caroline is not pleased I have a companion. We argued about Mother Teresa for 3 hours last Saturday. Yes, Mother Teresa. My companion is Mother Teresa. Caroline seems to think there is something inappropriate about our relationship. She says it's weird and unhealthy and bizarre beyond all contemplation. But Mother is the best companion I have ever had. Oh, she's giving and friendly and helpful and humble. And Marguerite, Mother Teresa is a saint. Stella Novotny said that? That's exactly what Caroline said on Saturday night. And I do not deny it. Marguerite, if Mother Teresa wanted to become a dog, she would become a dog. And that is what she did. Didn't you, Mother? Yes, I know. You'll get your supper very soon. Marguerite, say what you want, believe what you want, but I know for a fact that Mother Teresa, who is my bosom companion, is now a dog. No, I don't think that phrase, bosom companion, is grotesque. It is heartfelt. A heartfelt phrase is all about the love we share. Oh, okay, Marguerite, this conversation has gone on long enough, and I hear the doorbell. We're done here. Don't worry, Mother. We're not in Calcutta anymore. Coming! Hello, Freddie. Nice to see you. But you can just leave the bills in the normal place.
Already did, Sylvia, but I have something unusual here. Registered letter for St. Teresa. Weird, but there you go. Your address and all. Any idea what this is about?
Yes, I'll tell you what it's all about. Social media is what it's all about.
Social media? What does social media have to do with this letter?
Well, I will tell you, Freddie, but it will not be pretty.
Okay. What do I do with the letter?
I'm going to tell you, Freddie. Just cool your chops.
All right, Sylvia, but this can't take too long. I have lots of other mail to deliver.
You asked me about that letter, and I'm going to tell you about what likely prompted the letter. So just listen and don't keep interrupting.
Okay, Sylvia, the time is of the essence.
Thank you, Freddie. I am well acquainted with time. Well, 2 weeks ago, I told some friends that my companion was Mother Teresa. I think that is a very accurate statement. Wouldn't you agree, Freddie?
If you say so, Sylvia. Now, about this letter.
Anyway, one of my friends posts on Facebook that my companion is Mother Teresa, and she is. No lie. But all of a sudden, my Facebook account lights up like the 4th of July met the Northern Lights and they hooked up with Krakatoa. It was a threesome like no one has ever seen or heard or felt. Everybody wanted to see pictures of Mother. Everyone wanted to friend her. Everybody wanted her to pray for them. It was appalling. Now this letter that I have just now snatched from your postmanly grip, the first of an expected avalanche of mail. Everyone's going to want to send letters and cards and who knows what else to Mother Teresa. You're going to be very busy, Freddie. I shall now take a peek at the contents of this piece of mail.
Sylvia, you have to sign for that before you open it.
But this is addressed to St. Teresa.
So she has to sign for it.
Mother, as we call her, has no ability to sign for this letter.
Okay, so she's not here. Give me back the letter, and I will deliver it elsewhere.
Mother Teresa is here. She's standing right beside you. Say hello, Mother.
The dog? You named your dog St. Teresa.
To be precise, I did not name her. She already had her name. Now I ask you, Freddie, how is Mother supposed to sign her name?
Give me back the letter.
Oh, just a moment. No, this letter's not from Mother. It is addressed to St. Teresa of Avila. People make that mistake all the time. Mother Teresa is originally from India. Teresa of Avila is from Spain. I ask you, Freddie, does Mother Teresa look Spanish to you?
No, she doesn't look Spanish to me. She doesn't look Indian to me. She looks like a dog.
Now you have upset her. Oh, it's all right, Mother. Freddie meant no harm. He is just an ignorant postman. Remember, you've had to deal with ignorant, uneducated, and downtrodden people like Freddie when you were in Calcutta. Though they might never thank us for the goodness we do them, they must always receive our deepest sympathy. That's right, Mother. Mother Theresa taught me that, Freddie.
Sylvia, the letter, please.
Oh, just one moment. I must peruse this letter carefully. Darkness. Oh, my. Look at this. The letter requests that John of the Cross contact the author for a private session. This is really too much. That miserable mangy cur. John is simply impossible. A thoroughgoing mongrel. Why Theresa of Avila had anything to do with him is completely beyond me.
It is beyond me as well. Way beyond me. Give me that letter.
Oh, very well. Here, take it. Deliver it to Theresa of Avila. Say hello for me. Though I have been meaning to give her a piece of my mind.
Goodbye, Sylvia. I will be on my way.
And you can return any future letters addressed to Mother Theresa, or St. Theresa either. Mark them undeliverable. Mother values her privacy. Oh, thank God, Mother. I thought he'd never leave. You just can't depend on people these days. They just don't understand the need for companionship. You are my companion, the most faithful companion I have ever had. Now who is descending upon us?
Mom? Mom, are you okay? Oh, you must need a hug. I was so worried. Let me look at you. Well, you look fine. Oh, well, that's a relief.
Well, of course I'm fine. I've always been fine. I'm fine now. Why shouldn't I be?
No reason. I've just been worried.
So worried you had to leave hearth and home to travel hundreds of miles to see your mother? We have cell phones, instant messenger, FaceTime, all manner of communication devices. We spoke by phone only last Saturday, and here you are, without any warning whatsoever. What did you do, fly?
Yes, Mother, I flew. I was so distressed by our conversation last Saturday that I had to see you because of this, right there, that barking beast.
This? You mean Mother Theresa?
Mother Theresa, my ass, this is a dog, Mother, a dog.
Well, you are partly right, Caroline. Mother is a dog, but she is so much more. Mother Theresa is a saint.
Mother Teresa may be a saint, but this dog is a dog and only a dog.
Caroline, we do not need to revisit our Saturday evening verbal fisticuffs. I thought we had agreed to disagree.
We had not agreed to disagree. We had simply agreed to end the verbal fisticuffs and speak to each other reasonably and calmly. Did we not?
We did, and I have upheld my part of the bargain. I have been reasonable, and I have been calm.
Mother, I want you to sit down and explain what is going on.
Very well. I shall seek to make peace. Come into the kitchen, Caroline. I shall sit there. Now then, I am seated. What is it you want me to explain?
I want you to explain this. Your companion, this dog you keep referring to as Mother Teresa.
What's to explain? We have been through all this before. I explained everything last Saturday. I had been lonely, very lonely, ever since your father died. Friends recommended I get a dog, so I did. And what a wonderful surprise to learn that this dog is a very special being. Who would have ever thought that this dog is Mother Teresa?
Who would have thought? Nobody. Nobody would ever have thought that this dog was Mother Teresa. Because she isn't. This dog is a dog.
No matter what you say, I feel so blessed that Mother Teresa has come into my life.
Oh, Mother, you need help. Oh, thank God. Come in, Doris. I'm Caroline. We spoke earlier today. Hello, so good to meet you. I came as quickly as I could. Is your mother, She's here. Well, you'll see.
It's all right, Mother. It seems we have a guest. Now, don't be distressed by what Caroline has said. She tends to get excited. Caroline, who is at the door?
A friend, Mother. She wants to meet you.
Well, bring her in. Mother Teresa and I are always ready to meet new friends. Aren't we, Mother?
Mother, this is Doris.
Hello, Doris. I am Sylvia. Would you like to meet Mother?
Mother? But I thought, aren't you? To whom am I speaking?
You are speaking to me, Sylvia. I am Sylvia. This is Mother. Mother, say hello to Doris. Oh, I think she likes you. Mother, do you like Doris? Oh, she does.
Caroline, help, please? Sylvia is my mother. My mother, believes that the dog is Mother Teresa. She refers to her as Mother. This is very intriguing from a psychological standpoint. I have never seen this dynamic before. Is it dangerous? Oh, I highly doubt it. At least she should be of no harm to others, but it does suggest some mental deterioration on the part of Mother, your mother. Shall I examine her? Oh, yes, right away. Mother?
Yes? Caroline, you really must specify to whom you are speaking. Otherwise, we just won't know. Will we, Mother?
I think this may be a challenge. Good luck, Doris, and thank you. Mother?
Yes.
I meant Sylvia.
Of course you did, dear. What is it?
Doris would like to talk with you privately.
Well, of course, dear. We are always ready to talk to new friends. Aren't we, Mother?
Mother, Sylvia, I believe Doris wants to talk with you alone.
But, Caroline, dear, I share everything with Mother Teresa. And I believe Mother would like to get to know Doris. Besides, I don't think Mother likes you very much. You are very dismissive of her, calling her a dog every chance you get.
Oh, it's all right, Caroline. Mother Teresa may join us.
Why, thank you, Doris. I believe we will all get along just fine. Please join me in my sewing room.
Thank you, Sylvia.
Come along, Mother.
I sure hope you can bring some sense. Oh, Georgia. Yes, must call Georgia. Call Georgia. Let's see. Oh yes. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Georgia? Oh no, there's not much change. She's still carrying on about Mother Teresa being her dog. The psychologist is with her now. I suppose she will give some basic test to see how far the dementia has progressed. Oh, it's so sad. Mother, what it feels so strange saying mother because she calls the dog mother. It's bizarre. She's changed the whole concept of mother. Well, I suppose I could call her mom, but, well, we never had. She was always so formal. Oh, Georgia, I feel so sad. Mom was so brilliant. She wrote poetry. She wrote scholarly works. Oh, it's terrible seeing her this way. And that's all I know, Georgia. Yes, it really is frightening. Oh my God, I just looked at the time. Georgia, they have been in the sewing room for 45 minutes. It must be serious. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, our poor mother. Uh, somebody's here. Georgia, I'll call you back. Hello?
Good morning. My name is Father Whitley. Joseph Whitley. Call me Father Joe.
Father Joe?
That's it precisely.
What can I do for you?
Well, may I come in?
You appear to have done just that.
Why, so I have. You know, this is rather strange.
Welcome to our world.
Yes, the world is rather strange, isn't it? But now, just now, I ran into the postman, Fred Entwistle. Do you know him?
I'm afraid I do not. I have just now arrived from Cleveland.
Well, that is too bad. Fred is a lovely man, absolutely charming. Oh, he's quite a raconteur. But he told me something that piqued my interest. He told me that someone named Mother Teresa lived in this very house. If I may, I would like to see Mother, and if possible, share a moment with her.
You would like to share a moment with Mother?
If possible, if it's not too much trouble, it would mean a great deal.
Oh, this is too much.
Too much. I could come back if the time is inconvenient.
Thank you so much for coming, Doris. We had a lovely chat, didn't we, Mother?
A wonderful chat, Sylvia. May I visit again?
Of course. Come back anytime. I so enjoyed our talk about Freud and Rollo May. Rollo was such a dear friend. Oh, but someone else has arrived.
Father Whitley, Joseph Whitley. Call me Father Joe.
Father Joe?
Oh, that's it precisely.
And I am Sylvia. And this is...
Can it be?
And this is Mother Teresa.
Mother! You look the same as I remember you when I saw you in the slums of Calcutta. Whenever I think of those days, I want to rush into the shower. Well, it would be a great favor to me if we might spend just a little time together. Mother taught me a wonderful little prayer years ago. Would you mind?
We would be delighted. Please join us in my sewing room.
Why, thank you. I am so deeply grateful.
I just don't know any words that could possibly describe this. Doris, do you? No. But life does, on occasion, present us with mysteries that can only be accepted for what they are. I suppose. As to my mother, well, how far has the dementia progressed? Well, based on my preliminary interview, I can report that your mother is in superb mental health. She has the mental acuity of a vigorous woman in her mid-30s. I can certainly give her a battery of tests, but I am quite certain that they will prove conclusively that your mother has absolutely no mental impairments whatsoever. But how do you explain the dog? Ah, yes, there is that. Who knows? Something of an errant fantasy, maybe. An unexplained illusion, possibly. A latent childish whim, could be. Yeah, some sort of an extra psychological phenomenon. I have to say, I do not have a simple explanation, or a complex one, for that matter. Then what should we do? Well, for now, nothing. She seems perfectly happy. Did you know she is completing a book about the life of Sor Juana Inez de la Cruz? Sor? Who? Sor Juana Inez de la Cruz, a Mexican nun. Lives in Mexico City during the 16th century. Wrote some very wild, very sexually charged poetry. Quite the gal. And you know this because? Studied Spanish literature at Harvard. It was fun. But psychology pays the bills. Come. Oh, hi, Georgia. Well, the psychologist reports that our mother is in excellent mental health. Of that, there is no explanation. No reasonable explanation. Go figure. Who called? No, she said it's all over Facebook. Oh, great. Now we have to deal with that. Mother Theresa returns as a dog and lives with retired college professor in Connecticut. That's what it said? Oh, great. No, I think I'm done here. I'll catch a plane back to Cleveland before the crazies arrive. Oh, no, wait. They're already here.
Dear Sylvia, I am so happy to have met you and to have become reacquainted with dear Mother Teresa, although we likely should refer to you as Saint Teresa. It is so delightful to speak to a newly minted saint, one who is still in the flesh. And thank you for this. I shall treasure this first order relic for the rest of my life. Imagine receiving these locks of hair from her grace. Thank you for brushing Mother Teresa in my presence. Well then, I shall be on my way. Thank you again, Sylvia, for your kindness. And to you, dearest mother. I shall return anon, mother. It would be a great honor if you would permit me to bless you. May I? Pax vobiscum. I shall now depart. I travel home on the wings of angels.
Oh, Caroline, how wicked of us to have ignored you. I hope you have survived our absence.
Your absence hasn't troubled me in the least. If you discount the severe gastrointestinal malady that has seized my every thoracic cavity.
Oh, dear me. Are you so unwell?
Severe upchuck comes nowhere near to describing the appalling nature of my distress. I must return to Cleveland immediately.
But dear, it is growing late. Wouldn't it be better if you got a good night's sleep before heading to the airport, if that is your interim destination? We have lots of vacant beds here.
No, I don't sleep well these days, especially in houses. I sleep much better in airport waiting rooms. Well then, I shall be on my way.
If you must.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye. Well, Mother, she's gone. So is everyone else. Just you and I. Yes, I feel that way too. You and I are such good companions. But I suspect we shall have a great many more visitors in the coming weeks. Now, I must sit and process things a bit. Here, Mother, join me on my lap. Oh, yes, word is getting around that I have a companion, one Mother Theresa. Freddie the mailman will tell lots of folks. That eccentric old Father Joe will tell many others. The news has already reached Facebook. Just imagine the calls and letters that will come our way. I expect we shall have to give interviews as our fame grows. But I have the greatest expectation for the books. Yes, indeed, there is more than one. I expect we shall realize quite a handsome return on Mother Theresa is my companion. Far more than that silly volume about Sor Juana Inez de la Cruz. If that thing sells more than 5 copies, I'll be shocked. But the children's book will, I predict, become a real classic. And I don't doubt that there'll be Mother Teresa stuffed animals, Mother Teresa dog treats. Syndication is in our future, along with franchises, copyrights, of course. All the legal apparatus has already been taken care of. It's hard living on a professor's retirement, Mother, and royalties on the books of poetry and the scholarly tomes barely pay for groceries. But you are the ticket to riches. Mother, do you hear that? It's beginning. Can't you just smell the dog treats and the chewy toys? Oh my, I see the caller ID. This could be an important caller. This appears to me a money call. Yes, it's starting. Mother, you are one lucky dog indeed. Mother Teresa's residence.
You have been listening to Mother Teresa is My Companion by Brian Marsh, featuring Wanda O'Connell, Corey Rogers, Christy Amada, and Megan Adele Lopez. Music is Gypsy Jacks by Johnny Boyle via Pixabay, with sound effects also by Pixabay. The audio play was produced by Brianda Cross. You will find similar but different audio plays in all genres or lengths at Fast Fiction Podcasts on Spotify and most popular platforms. Thank you for listening